Hello and welcome to today's podcast. I wish you happy new year. I'm so happy that you are here this year. I'm so happy. Well, you're listening to Grace J, and I pray that in this year you will find the joy and peace that you are looking for. So straight into what we have for you today. Do you really believe that your thoughts are your thoughts? Let's talk a little bit about social media manipulations. You think the way you think because of the books you've read, because of the enlightenment you have, because of the resources you have at the tips of your fingers. Yeah? Well, no. You think the way you think because we are being controlled by the guys at the top, the powerful people. If you use a social media app today, I am telling you that we all are being controlled by the powerful men. How do I mean? You think you open WhatsApp every morning because you really want to check messages? No. You think you go into Facebook to check pictures, but the truth is, while you are busy checking pictures, while you are busy typing messages, while you are busy making researches, making searches on the internet, making searches on YouTube or whatever platform you make use of, your data is being stored, it's being retrieved, and it's being turned to money. The most valuable asset right now is not oil. It is human data, our data. That's why the richest companies right now are tech companies, because what they sell, not really their products, but our data. How do I mean by our data? Now, like I said before, you don't think the way you think because of what you fed yourself with. You think the way you think because we all have become, let me say zombies. Zombies that are being controlled by Facebook, by Google, by YouTube, by every platform we use. They take so much time to study the human. Yes, they started with, we just want to make people happy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, right now, we are just being controlled by them. And they are doing it to benefit themselves. They use it to manipulate politics. They use it to manipulate even our belief systems. If they want you to believe something about someone you love so deeply, all they need to do is find someone you trust that have said something against that someone. And then before you know it, they've planted a seed of doubt. The truth is, now we are all being polarized. So we all now begin to think that people are not trustworthy, people are not this. But the truth is, we are being controlled to think a certain way. With every click you make, every scroll you make, they are trying to understand you, and they are going to use the understanding of you to manipulate you to make them some money. You must have heard the saying that if there is no product, if you are not making a payment for a product, then you are the product. That's just how it is now. So they take your data. So that's why when you think about something in your mind, you need to buy something, you're just thinking about it. The next time you open maybe Google, YouTube, or an app that runs ads, the next thing you see is the thing you wanted to buy is right there looking at you in your face. That's because they've understood you. They've taken their time to understand you in a way that they can now predict your thoughts. They can now predict every single thing about you, and they can use it against you. Not use it against you, use it against you. I mean, use it to manipulate you. If they need you to believe a certain thing, all they need to do is just make a tiny drop. Whatever it is they want you to believe, they just somehow push a content to it. The next thing you see recommended for you, you log into YouTube, the video you see under your recommendations, you click on them, and then in the next few minutes, you're like, you're gone. They've gotten you. Want to get it like straight. So that's why this year I would really control your use of social media, control your use of every single thing. When you want to think, I would advise you get a notepad, like a pad you can actually write into. Because these people are getting your data. Your data is out there. Would you listen? Yes, some will, and the truth is some are not. So you are being manipulated. You should actually begin to wake up. We are so predictable right now. We are so predictable. And that's why even if you are someone who goes online to search for really serious things, yes, the internet has been used negatively, but then if you're someone who actually uses the internet for productive things, that's why it's usually much more easier for people who actually seek for resourceful materials to get more resourceful materials, because under their recommendations, what they get is going to be strictly resourceful materials. And that's when you search into Google, when you put in a Google search and you try to type something, it begins to give you pop-up recommendations, suggestions. Those suggestions are based on what they've tried to understand about you, your location, your family, your recent research, your basically all those things. And that's why when you use your phone and even your best friend's phone, the suggestions you get on her phone are different from the suggestions you get on your phone. I actually have a friend who knew this a very long time ago, and he stopped sending he actually stopped using major social media pages, because the truth is your data should be private. But then, because most of us don't even take our time to read the policy, the private policies, to read terms and conditions of apps, we just agree, because we don't want to do all of that. And our data, your personal data, every single thing about you is stored and it's being sold. That's why when people want to run ads, they have a way to target it to a particular audience that they want to. You think it's everybody that is getting the ads that you see popping up on your phone? No. Try opening your app. In fact, open your YouTube. The ads that you see on YouTube, the ads that you see on Instagram are going to be very, very different from the ones your friends will see. Do we use the same Instagram? Yes. But then we are two different people. And now, this is not going to just stop here. It's going to probably get worse. Now we're going into the metaverse. The metaverse is going to even make it more easier for people to live fake lives. Fake lives in the sense that instead of you to put in much more effort into your real life, you begin to live out the life you wish you had in the metaverse. No one is saying don't enjoy tech. What I'm saying is actually work on yourself. Work on yourself to the extent that when metaverse is working, when this is working, when all of this are working, you still have the choice to choose. You still have the power to choose. They collect our data to manipulate us. They use our data, they sell our data, they use it for, like I said earlier, they use it to manipulate any single thing they need to. And in years to come, we all might end up being lonely. Why? Because we will begin to see things in our own way. And when we see things in our own way, we'll no longer be open-minded. We'll no longer to see that, okay, maybe this other person's opinion is actually right. Let me see what this person is trying to say. Why do you think the WhatsApp has the this is typing? It's to make sure that when you see this is typing, if it's a very dear person to you, you will be so eager to see the message the person is typing, so you will remain on the app, making use of that app. All of these are tactics. They're tactics that are being used. They are being used to get us stuck to our screens. Are there advantages? Yes. I mean, internet has paid more youths than it has ever paid before, and it's still going to pay more youths. So are there advantages? Super yes. I mean, now you can now get resources for assignments in school that are boring. I'm joking, but I mean, yeah, they're boring. You can get resources in starting your businesses. You can get in touch with people, but with the flow of everything, begin to wake up. The metaverse is going to give you an opportunity to push people aside, to begin to take advantages of sincere relationships, of genuine relationships. It's going to make you begin to lose probably the filters you use. The social media begins to, when you upload pictures, you get so intimidated by the lives other people are living that you don't even want to show your real self on social media. And little things like that are beginning to affect our self-esteem, are beginning to affect our connection with people, are beginning to affect so many things. So filter what you take in. It is even so hard nowadays. You just open TikTok, for example, me myself, like personally, I open TikTok and I keep scrolling and I keep scrolling. I keep scrolling and laughing. And I'm being entertained. Is it bad to be entertained? No. But I want to be able to control my attention. I don't want to get stuck. They are trying to get us stuck to our mobile phones, to forget the real life, to forget everything so they can put some money into their pockets. Because remember, if you are not paying for a service, then maybe you are the product.